Hey guys, Steve here for Bloom Audio. Does my voice sound a little funny? I feel like my head is all clogged. Oh. Forgot I had these headphones on. They just kind of disappear onto your head, so I wasn't even thinking about it. So, these are the all-new Stealth flagship closed-back headphone from Dan Clark Audio. While they're super comfortable, the real star here are the new drivers and the impressive new closed-back tech. So let's take a closer look and see what makes these really shine. Stealth's design is somewhat unique at this price range, maybe sharing some space with the Focal Utopia. As rather than go for a more posh, luxurious design, something that wouldn't be out of place in a Bentley or Rolls Royce, it goes for styling that would be more at home in a Lamborghini or Bugatti. There's no wood grain or ornate construction here. Just titanium, aluminum, carbon fiber. And speaking of Lamborghinis, this headband here almost reminds me a little bit of the seat design in a Lamborghini. As I mentioned before, these are very comfortable headphones, very lightweight. All the different swivel and movement really helps adjust these to fit your head perfectly. And if you look at these, the pads are leather on the exterior, but on the inside, they're a suede-like material. It's more breathable, going to be more comfortable for long-term wearing than direct leather on your head. The rest of the package is really nice too. You get the Vivo cable, which is Dan Clark's higher-end cable. So a lot of other headphones come with the dumber cable by default. Stealth branded case, which is, a standard molded case. It's a good feel and has this spacer here, which helps protect the planar magnetic magnets if it's going to be stored for a long time. And again, the case fits right in with the theme. And inside, of course, the case and headphones and cable were once inside this case. You get a little product guide, how to store them properly, along with a user guide with some more information about care and tech and the warranty, and you get a nice sticker. So, all in all, it's a quality package, really well put together, and kind of fun to unbox for the first time too. Before we talk about the sound, it is worth talking about the tech that's inside of this baby. Now, it's a closed-back headphone, and there's quite a bit of history in the development of the product, having started out as a closed-back version of the Ether, but the driver not working in a closed environment, so they developed a new driver, and eventually it develops into this project where they develop a metamaterial that goes in between the driver and the ear. They call it the Acoustic Metamaterial Tuning System, or AMTS, and it has resonators and diffusers which help eliminate standing waves and harsh frequencies while increasing the accuracy and the feeling of resolution. If you've bought Dan Clark headphones before, you might have used those different filters that they bundle in with them. They're sort of cloth or felt filters that go inside of the ear pad. And they tweak, kind of blocking or adjusting certain frequencies. It's basically like that, only instead of a little cloth cutout, it's a space-age material built into the headphone itself. So, is it all a bunch of hype, or is this a real breakthrough? In short, yes. The new driver design combined with Dan Clark's closed-back technology and the metamaterial implementation are really closing the gap here. It has incredible resolution, incredible performance without any sort of fatigue in the highs, and there's deep sub-bass extension without the bass or mids feeling muddy or congested. Instead, really feeling dynamic and open in a way that closed-back headphones generally struggle to achieve. The tuning is, classic Harman curve, the deep sub-bass into the mid-bass that has some recession going down into the mids, comes back up into the highs and then kind of dives off at the end roll off into the upper highs. My experience with closed backs is typically any bass starts to make the lower mids feel congested. And in order to create some sense of space, you need to have the treble, but then too much of the treble creates the harshness. And so you sort of have to do this dance to get the tuning right. Just the right amount of bass, not too much, not too little, and just the right frequency bands, and the same with the highs to avoid that harshness or sibilance. Now, the best closed back headphones do this really well. Stealth just seems to ignore this, and it just has the sort of tuning it wants with no compromises. And it achieves that again by using that metamaterial to alter the resonance and the standing waves and all of that to eliminate that harshness without having to necessarily tune around the closed back headphone. The resolution here is also incredible. It's exhibiting this very fast but not quite electrostatic feeling level of response here. The bass is well balanced and there's good texture there. It doesn't have a lot of slam. Now, adding more power definitely improves that feeling of slam and impact in the bass, but it's going to be a little hard to really impress the bass heads out there without EQing Stealth. When we talk about closed back headphones, I don't know about you, but I almost always end up back at the Stellia, which does that little dance of balancing the closed back limitations with musicality and technical performance better than any other headphone out there. And while Stealth has all the latest tech mitigating those closed back issues, I'd say Stellia still compares pretty well. Starting in the bass, Stealth has a stronger sub-bass presence that can give it a deeper rumble and a little bit more of that gut feeling in the little low end with the right tracks. But Stellia has a stronger mid-bass presence, more impact, more punch, and just kind of a rounder, warmer feeling there. Now that does lead to Stellia having a little bit more feeling of congestion in the lower mids, which Stealth feels cleaner and tighter, from the transition from the bass lower mids into the mids. It's cleaner there. Now, but Stellia has a little bit more body than Stealth, especially, again, acoustic instruments, guitars, pianos feel a little bit weightier with the Stellia than with Stealth. Now, when you move up into the treble, again, Stealth gives you that airy feel in the highs with lots of detail and definition, and it does it in a way that's also smooth. Now, Stellia does a good job here as well, but there are some times where Stellia can get a little bit harsh with certain instruments, and Stealth manages to sort of bring more air out in the highs without running into those same problems as the Stellia. So while, Stealth definitely takes the cake in the technical performance end with that resolution and the way it's able to deliver this tuning in a closed back, Stellia's stronger bass impact and fuller mids are definitely going to have some fans there as well. Stealth isn't just an amazing sounding headphone with top-notch performance. It represents an excellent application of science to headphone design with the acoustic metamaterial tuning system. Stealth achieves truly top-of-the-line headphone performance, not just top-of-the-line for closed back, but top-of-the-line period, and definitely earns itself a place in the pantheon of pinnacle headphone performance. It's really comfortable too. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Head over to bloomaudio.com to check out the Stealth, the other headphones, products, and reviews we have there. And we'll be back soon with more hi-fi personal audio content.